Hi friends, welcome back to Team Education. Friends, in this video we are solving a problem on locus. Okay, friends, the given problem is find the equation of a locus of a point which is at a distance phi from a point A 4 comma minus 3. Friends, you see here they are given a point and he is saying that the distance is phi from this point. What we need to find actually? Equation of a locus of a point. Equation of a locus of a point. Actually, what is meant by locus? Locus is nothing but moving path which satisfy some geometrical condition. What condition here they are given in the problem? Locus of a point. First, draw the point. You see, friends, let us consider the given point is 4 comma minus 3. Okay, now locus of a point, which condition? From the point A with the distance phi. Let us consider phi distance is here. Let us consider here point P, the distance phi. The distance phi. Then I want locus of this point. How it is moving. How it is moving. Friends, here I have taken phi is at this point. Let us consider P is x comma y on the xy plane. Not only here friends, you can take left side, right side, top, bottom, wherever in the xy plane you can take. Okay, randomly I have chosen. This is only arbitrary point. Okay, but it should be a distance with the phi. Okay, now you see friends, from this what we can conclude mean AP is equal to 5. The distance AP is equal to what? 5. This is the geometrical condition they are given. So AP is equal to 5. We have a formula friends. What is AP? Distance between two points. If A is a point x1 comma y1 and B is another point x2 comma y2, then the distance between AB we are denoted with AB and is defined as AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Friends, you can also say this is difference between x ordinates plus difference between x ordinate whole square plus difference between y ordinate whole square. Okay, so you can also write this is x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square also, not an issue. And AB is equal to BA also. Okay friends, now here we have a 2 points. What are the points we have? A and P. So A you write down here, the point A is 4 comma minus 3 and the point P is x comma y. Okay friends, now from this what we can conclude mean this is the point x1 and this is the point y1 and it is x2 point and it is y2 point. Okay friends, now substitute in this equation, then we will get a P is equal to square root of x2 minus x1. So x minus 4 whole square plus y minus of minus 3 means y plus 3 whole square. Friends, what is AP? AP is a distance from the point A to P. What is the distance they are given here? 5. So 5 is equal to square root of x minus 4 whole square plus y plus 3 whole square. Okay, now right side you have a square root, so squaring on both sides. Then what you will get here, if you are done a squaring on both sides, then we will have 5 square is nothing but what? 25 squaring on both sides, then you will have 25 is equal to x minus 4 whole square plus y plus 3 whole square. Friends, which represent a circle with a center 4 comma minus 3 and radius is 5. Yes or no? Of course, you can write this is in the general form. This is in a standard form. This is standard form. Standard form means, you see friends, x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square form, where a comma b are the center and r is the radius. Okay friends, now you can split this one. If you split the standard form, yeah, then you will get in the general form. Okay, now I am splitting. You see friends, here what I am getting, this is x minus 4 whole square. First I am taking the right side part. X minus 4 whole square means x square plus 16 minus 4 times of 2 is how much? 8. 8x plus y square plus 9 plus 6y is equal to 25. Now this is an algebraic equation form. So what we have to do means highest degree terms you write down. Okay. First highest degree terms. Here the function is in terms of x comma y. So highest degree terms are x square plus y square. Next highest degree terms, is there any 2 here? No. Next highest degree term is degree 1. X term is there and y term is also there. So write down minus 8x plus 6y. Next highest degree term, what you have? 0. So 0 is nothing but x power 0, y power 0 becomes what? Actually constant. What are the constants here you have? This is 16 and here you have a 9. So 16 plus 9 is 25. Right side also you have 25. So 25 minus 25 will become 0. So friends, this is the circle equation. In the which form here? This is general form of the circle equation. And this is the circle equation in the standard form. Up to this is also enough, friends. Okay. Now I will show you this one in the geometrical representation. Okay friends. Now you see here I am showing you. Okay friends, you see first you consider the point, given point is 4 comma minus 3. So this is the given point 4 comma minus 3. Okay friends. I'll show you in value also I will show you. See what is the value? 4 comma minus 3. Now what we have to take? The distance 5 from this point to distance 5 we have to take one equation. Yes or no? You see friends, I am taking the point B with the distance is 5. You see friends, the distance is how much? You see line segment of this one A and you see friends, A and B is Z. Okay. Anyway, I will show you the segment also. Now you see A and B segment is how much? We are denoting with the F and this F value is how much? 5. Okay. Now you see friends, here which is moving. Locus is nothing but what? The point is moving point which should satisfies particularly geometrical conditions. Okay friends. Now see if it is moving, what will happen? Once again. Now you see if it is moving, what you are getting? See friends, this is our actual circular, not you see. Actual circle is what we have? X square plus y square minus 8x plus 6y is equal to 0. So this is the moving path. So this is the locus of the equation from the point A with a fixed distance 5. Okay friends, right. Thank you for watching this video.